Okay, let's jump back into it. Welcome back. Session, goodness, 6, I think, of our Baldur's Gate complete Honor Mode playthrough with AI-controlled companions. It's been really fun so far, just getting through the game, seeing what's going to happen with companions that we don't get to control in combat. So, thanks for joining me. We're going to pick up where we left off. Last time the last thing I really remember is doing the additional encounter that was put here in Joaquin's Rest and rambling on about Men's of Branson and
you can put distance
the R.A. Salvatore novels.
You'll
So
never leave it fully behind.
let's see what Will's got to say here.
Words. Hard to argue with them. Floric spoke true. I'm a Grand Duke's son.
Well, he's not just any Grand Duke. He's Baldur Ravengard, the most influential Duke in the city.
I feel like that's kind of implied with the Grand Duke.
More than worried in truth. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
I don't really see the point in, well, whatever. We can come back to it.
And you're right. My story is one of two men. The Blade of Frontiers. A man hunting.
Actually, I'm so interested. I've usually given Joe,
and Will Ravengard, the memory of
the few times that I've created him in Baldur's Gate, I've always given him the Strong Arm Syndicate tattoo.
Not the shadow he left behind.
And I just kind of thought it was like a neat little like backstory thing. Like he used to
I'm all for it.
Be into kind of some darker stuff, but let's go ahead and we'll get into a little bit of Will's story here.
Said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. After my exile, I was hunting near the Cloakwood. I heard a child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle. But I remember drying the boy's tears after. Proud. No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The Frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded. It was an even bloodier day, and a stronger foe. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Man, I'm just gonna keep
one little question
churning through
that put me
these.
out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Okay, that seems like a natural end. I mentioned last time I've not done too much of like chatting with the companions as they've. I wondered how he got stuck. I'm gonna die. I haven't done too much like chatting with the companions outside of at camp, just because it's usually so like long, and I do want to like play this through in a little bit of a slower and just more methodical manner. Am I strong enough to move? Usually I'm not strong enough to move these rocks. Ooh. Let's open this up here. The Zentrum. I was just Googling while Will was talking and reading a little bit about the Strong Arm Syndicate, which I guess is just a criminal, like, mercenary organization. Probably not too dissimilar from the Zentrum. Yeah, I think I'm going to, while we're here in Walking's Rest, I'm going to just top up Astarion with a health potion and leave him like that because everybody else is fine. And we've got a lot of fires here, and I might want to clean up some damage that we take later. What can be done in here? This is another spot where utilizing that loot spell really just allows you to get stuff. Like, this is a good, this is like your trial, your introduction to, what would you call it? Deteriorating building, sort of, just events where it's like, it's kind of timed, and you're going to be, like, working against a bit of a clock, which comes up at least one other major time. Come on, man. I know arrows aren't exactly best for this, but okay. So, like, we've got this, and it's in turn-based mode. See, like, I can really just go ahead and... Oh, maybe I can't, or maybe I already have. What I'm gonna do is just dash on in there and open that. Yeah, this is a good introduction to the turn-based style that comes up later. Okay. So now I probably can't. Oop. Yeah, okay, we're good there. I'm not really sorry about that. I've done the, in the past what I've done is just run in there with Karlach and do it. I'm not very strong, so helping this man is going to be difficult. Let's find it out.
The fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me!
I'm gonna take the investigation one here. Oh, you for real can't? For real? My man. Are we in turn-based mode right now? Okay. That's so dumb. Okay.
Will be done.
I was just saying how I was just talking about how I just really... Okay. Yes, you can reach the destination. Okay. I hope he doesn't die. Okay, come on. Oh, okay. See, now we're at that point. Okay, don't use your ranged attack.
Let's march.
That's on me. Nope, I would like you to hit the thing, please. Okay. And then I would like you to move the splinter beams. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Can't give up now.
Find a way out!
I did find a way out, you dingus. Follow me. Okay. I think we're just gonna pass everybody's round here and see what happens. Is he gonna die? Please don't die. Please don't die. Where you at? Oh, that's him. Okay, cool. We could probably have Shadowheart do a little There's no healing magic to be done. But she can throw a potion.
Let's see.
Sweet. Okay. What a slow start to this session. That's not at all how I anticipated that going. I really thought that I could. The recurring mistake that I'm making in this playthrough is selecting a dialogue option that I've either not done before, or
Gods, no,
I'm just being riskier,
You should have stayed.
and finding out that I actually can't go back
should have been with me.
and try something else, and that decision is stuck with me forever. So,
I was in our room. We had a fight. If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here.
I'm sorry, Mary. I'm so sorry.
Please, just go. I need a moment with her.
sad story. You can find the dowry, so we're gonna go do that now, and probably pick up a little bit of damage on the way. I'm gonna go ahead and yeah. Just brave it. I always hate this because the companions just try not to, but I really just... It's too much effort to try to jump over that with everybody.
Surprised this hay hasn't gone up in flames yet.
Somebody's gonna find the dowry. Yeah, you just come on over here. That's not what I wanted. I'm not gonna continue talking to you. We already spent like 10 minutes talking to you.
Surprised this hay hasn't gone up in flames yet.
To find the dowry, you need to come over here and pass a perception check when you click on this hay. And you can open it and pick it up. And then yeah. Deals with this halfling. Nothing. Okay. I wonder if we go on down to the Zent now, will we die? I think I have the strongbox. I think I can turn it in. I would like to buy stuff from them, so maybe if I don't have enough money, I'll still buy
For a
stuff.
sister's wedding, I made a stupid joke about keeping it. We argued about it for hours. Then she took the dowry and left. I know this doesn't change anything. I need some time alone with her. To say goodbye.
I don't know what I skipped there. Didn't really think about it. I forgot. I wasn't even doing that to get a reward, but I forgot that, yeah, you're going to get a lot more rewards when you've got the... what is the mod? I used to have the mod list pulled up here. But anyways, let's pick out a reward here. Dealing damage with a weapon. Force it to succeed a dex save. Nope. I'm not really interested in the orbs. Don't have anybody that's gonna be a bard. Using jump or flying combat, gain 2 lightning charges. If you already have 1 lightning charge, gain only 1. Fey coin, Highlander cloak. As long as you are not wearing armor, acrobatics and athletics are increased by 2. This might be one of the first times where I take a Fey coin. Or force the target to succeed. Oh, any weapon. Interesting. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put it on a star in, because that's effective for both. Well, for everything that he does. And now we've gotten to that part where people will struggle to keep up because they don't want to pass through that fire. Let's go ahead and equip that on him. Let's look at our most valuable things here. So I've got a +1. This one's not quite that, but it is going to give you that ability. That's pretty nice. I'll be interested to see how that works. Okay, there we go.
At least things are interesting.
Is everybody here? Who's up there? Karlak. Nice. We could... I'll see what happens here. Pass an animal handling check to not get
The
gored
ox
by this bull.
tenses, horns lowered in your direction. His hide twitches.
Very
every
nice.
muscle primed to bolt. He's terrified.
You're top dog. Oh. There we go. Wow. That was
The
a
ox
huge jump.
calms, his tail swishing a satisfied arc.
Pretty cool. There we go. So he's satisfied. Let's go ahead and we'll go grab Karlak.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
If there's any better way to do this, be happy to find out. But I always wind up needing to de-group a character like that that's isolated, because otherwise you just wind up like you switch to them, everybody goes running back, you wind up still leaving another character behind. It's just this pain. If you didn't know that pile of dirt was there, that's where that pile of dirt is. Now you know. Okay. Collect the group here.
What now?
Okay. Before going down to see this ant, I'm going to go down there, and if we decide to take care of them, that'll be interesting. I think we'll be okay in that fight.
Between the
It's just our spellcasters are pretty tapped.
He spots you.
Mm-hmm. Bugger. Water Serpent Long Shadow.
Helms, orbs. I thought you were Flaming Fist. Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon. So
Just a
if you're
green
looking to
guy.
Trade, you'd best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Oh, thank you kindly, sir. You know what? This is a good place to probably loot a ton of stuff. Down here is going to be where I might offload a ton of the loot that I've gotten so far. That would be nice. We're going to initial pass this. Very good. And I'd like to get anything that's on the ground as well. I'd love to find out how it is that, of the different kinds of playthroughs I've watched, how it is that you can, other people are just buying so much stuff. Maybe they're just not hanging on to stuff that I have been. I have a tendency to hoard, primarily like camp supplies, magic weapons, stuff like that. Like they might ever become useful at some point. Which the truth is, in this game, I haven't experienced like long droughts of any kind. So
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
the intimidation seems fun, but it could get
That just tells me
pretty
you've met
rough.
my people. Not why you're here in their stead. Then I'll welcome you as a friend. If and when they get here. Until then, I suggest...
Well, hang on then. Can I yell at her from over here? What a trick.
How you go?
No, no, what are you doing? What are you doing?
These boots have seen everything.
Any falls behind?
Oh, man. I feel like I'm facing a real dilemma here. I want to separate Joe. Who has the package? Is it Astarion? Okay.
Careful, I'm bound.
I'm going to send that to Joe.
Let's move.
Let's see if I die. This could get so bad. Oop, 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 oop. Dude, I don't know what to do here. What a real dilemma. I have the thing that she wants. I bungled the conversation with her. If I trigger those traps, there's a chance I blow up this entire hideout. They've got good stuff. I'm gonna jump over this and stick to the side. Give me a perception check. Oh. I think there's at least one or two more.
Trap. Be cautious.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Dang, dude.
You'd only tell her it's a gambling debt. It's happened before.
I bet you somebody with mage hand could do this, but then we'd probably get in trouble. What happens if I just misty step over there to her?
Have to keep going.
I wonder if I'll trigger anything by walking like that. Don't step on it. Thank you. Okay. What a conundrum. I did not expect this to be this, like, thing that I was just going to sit and falter over. Alright, Joe. Going for it. I'm hoping she'll just talk to me. Sorry, can I please talk to you? What is this? For real? Do I need to be, like, seen by somebody down here? Did I just, like, successfully infiltrate them?
Why couldn't you just run away?
Thank you. Why are you fighting me? Oh, am I about to be, like, arrested? Where am I? Where did they go? Oh, they ran back deeper into the hideout. Is that what's happening? Well, hang on, dudes. Okay. What a crazy turn of events. Okay. You know what I'm thinking about doing here? Screw these guys. Let's lockpick it then. It's a DC 20. Let's do something else. This is a little bit, this is a little cheesy, but we're gonna have him. We're gonna lockpick it. Really? Come on. We have thieves' tools. Let's do it again. Here we go. Lockpick it. Spiked shield. We're gonna send both of those to Joe. Yep. And Joe is going to tell these guys to go freaking kick rocks. Ah, shit. If he can. I'm not letting all of them go before me. We are going to burn what might be one of the most wasteful uses of a potion of speed, if I have one. is. Okay. I don't know why it's my habit to use it in the wheel. Alright. Where's the best place to throw this? I think that's it.
What the hell? There was a creature trapped inside.
Good luck, you idiots. Now the trick is to get out of here without dying. Oh, this Oscar fella survives. I'm so interested to see how this goes. If it's gonna go at all. What are we doing here? Yep. Oh my. I hope he doesn't. I hope he drags that direction towards the other enemies. This is now just a watch show of to see if what this beholder does to the Zhentarim that are there. I hope it kills them all. I don't know what happens if it kills them all and it just does it like hang out if I'm not in the combat, if I like flee. Is there any way to... Well, certainly isn't my turn. Who's this Karad guy? Rem, Belar. Should I just flee combat? Now let's see what... There's Zara's. Which I was gonna let the Zent... I was gonna like not kill the Zent, I think. At least that's the way I felt like I was leaning. I wonder why we're seeing none of this. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and flee the combat.
You've messed up.
Because I don't think we're gonna sit there and watch all of that, but I am gonna teleport back to the Zhentarim hideout and see if anything becomes of it. I wonder if anyone... Oh yeah! Come here, Gale. You have the familiar. We're gonna conjure that guy. Okay, shovel. Let's go invisible. And let's find out what's going on over there in this combat. Are they killing each other? Wow. Shovel's such a useful familiar. There he goes. It's a cinematic view. I just wanted to talk. Once again, my illustration earlier about me making decisions I've never had to make before, resulting in situations I wasn't accounting for. Let's just say that. Okay, but he is... Now it's like he's not loading the beholders no longer. Well, we can run back over that direction and see if he like despawns or something like that. But so I thought this was going to be something relatively. Yeah, no, he's there. So I wonder if I need to be like in the area loading stuff up, or is it just, oh, that wolf got torched. Proximity mines, do they gotta detect you even if you're invisible, right? Can a beholder see invisibility? See through invisibility? I wonder who's going in this combat. Well, we could do a little bit more sneaking around, I think. I got really close to that proximity mine and it did not go off. I wonder if it was armed. As much as I want to like stay here and find out what happens in this fight, I'm quite a bit more interested in doing something and coming back here and just letting them duke it out. What does this do? I bet you that button turns on the proximity mines. The unlimited invisibility from the closet is pretty neat. Oh yeah. I really want that beholder to fly over here and like take care of all these guys. Is that it for him? I don't know where those guys are. They must be dead, right? So these guys are just dashing and holding their position. Is the invisible wall here, or is it somewhere else? It's funny, he can't like, Shovel can't like make perception checks, I don't think. And he can't like discover things. Like, I'm not getting any sort of notification or pop-up that we've discovered this hidden underground area. Yeah, again, they're just dashing in location. And he's not tripping, so the proximity mines are not armed. I really don't want that thing to fly over me and see. Which, I don't really, if Shovel dies, that's fine. It's kind of a safe bet here. I wonder how the game on like a mechanics level, how does the game handle loading a fight scene like this? Like, do I need to be, am I causing problems because I'm running around and causing the spectator to spawn and despawn? Or if I leave Shovel here, oh, there's the guy, okay. If I leave Shovel here, will this fight continue to play out? I'm gonna oh, I can't, I'd have to leave Gale behind too, which I'm kind of fine with. I'm gonna detach Gale and leave him behind. And send the party somewhere else. We'll send them, go check some of that stuff out. I don't think we're gonna do the Githyanki, because if that goes the wrong way, I think it'll go very poorly. But we will, yeah. Isbeth. He's fighting that spectator. Again, I have no concept of how. How it's going. I'm surprised that this guy's holding his own. Bram is holding out there. Okay, just for the sake of it, I am very interested to see if we goof off and run around up here in the overworld, if that fight continues to take place down there, even without our people in it. It's definitely doing. Look at the map. It's screwing up the map, right? What happened to the? Why did the map turn like all black there? That was weird. I wonder if this guy's going to be like triggered by us. If he's going to think we're enemies now. Nah, we're good. Okay. It looks like it's like really tripping out the AI, or like the companions, like they don't know what to do. Fast travel maybe will help. Okay. We can run out here, kind of.
So, Will,
Let's think about
how was the
it. Last
Baldur
time we took care
frontiers
of the
covered
gnolls,
together?
we took care of Walking's Rest, we took care of the paladins.
It was a great
That's
scrap.
everything on this eastern side. We could go west and towards, which I think is the right idea. I think we should go back to Baldur village, go explore the swamp and stuff like that. Apologize if you're hanging in there with me, and maybe this isn't news, but I'm very much like I kind of want to see it all, do it all. So, while most people might have already been to the Goblin Village, I'm kind of cruising along here. Interesting, man. This is just not going off. So, I'm actually kind of thinking about like sacrificing Gale here. It's still going. I think about throwing Gale in with the automated combat, and that way he'll die, but it might speed this along. It's just not, though. Or if this is normal base game behavior, or if this is part of the, like, you know, you're not in the combat. It's a lot of characters that are in the combat kind of a situation. I think if that stupid beholder would just kill this man, yeah, we'd be okay. Isn't that the question? Are they waiting because Zaris would be kind of giving us one last shot? Let's see. Is there anything that I can do to break my fall? Who the hell is this? Oh, it's Oscar. Okay. Let's see here. Nope. So I'm just going to rely on jumping. The oldest of magics. Okay. Well. How likely is Gale to be able to disarm this? Not very, but he's gonna try. And he's so good, he's so good. Gale, you're a genius.
Tools for the wrong trade.
Right tools for the wrong trade is kind of funny. Ooh, didn't mean to burn an inspiration on that. I don't know if I did. I don't know if you don't roll, do you burn the inspiration? And in this case, we can just kind of burn through some of these tools because we have a lot. Okay. And nothing got triggered. Very good. Hey. This is, if I had Joe here, I'd loot the whole place, but I don't, so I won't.
No honor among snakes.
Okay, Gale. They're all still doing their thing over here. Bram, you just... I guess it is really just one beholder trying to take out... I knew a beholder would... Thank you. Struggle to kill one fella. Okay. Looks like that's moving on a little bit faster. See, I don't know that I want Gale to risk being seen by this thing. Oh yeah, but I was bringing him over here to test to see if... Screw it. In for a penny, in for a pound. I think I want Gale to be able to start a conversation with Zaris, which is funny because I think she might have just been paralyzed. Let's see what he does, folks. I can't believe we're 45 minutes into this stream. We're going to go for about an hour and a half was my plan. I expected to probably do a lot more than what we have so far in this stream. But I got caught up saving a man from a burning building, I guess. I can't... These characters not doing anything is telling me that this combat is not going the way that it should have. Probably because of the spectator, if I had to guess. It's just remarkably uninteresting. I'm kind of tempted to... I won't be surprised if this breaks the game. I'm tempted to leave Gale in that fight and just let it... I mean, if I understand it correctly, the AI should just churn through that, and we'll see what happens. We can watch Gale's health down here. But look, the rest of the party's not reacting properly to... Like, they're struggling to move and follow. And I think because the brain of the game is being stretched a little bit here. Heaven forbid we start another combat. That would be no bueno. Okay, so we are getting a little, like, spectator used wounding ray. Oh, now we're picking up EXP from that fight. Now hang on a minute. I don't mind this now. I don't mind this. I'm gonna send Joe back in there too. Oh. Yeah. Oops, not what I meant to do. We're gonna go down and check that out. I'm actually leaving most of the party behind here because I'm not wanting to risk like a full TPK on whatever the heck is happening here. I didn't land on that, did I? Good. Oh. Oh. Don't know what that click was, but I don't like that it happened. Can I please come in? Okay.
That's curious.
We got an update on the Wizard of Waterdeep. I am surprised. I would assume that means he had died.
Breathe quiet. Move.
Let's do some sneaking. Oh, so Gale's up next. I might have just prolonged this.
I just want a little look.
What's he gonna do? That's... Yep. I didn't know Gale had any more spell slots. Although he does have a like item that might give him spell slots every now and then. Yep, there goes Gale. And paralyzing Zara's again. Just don't look over here, my man. Well. Nobody passing that survival check there. Okay. Well, let's use this time, this valuable time, to go through our loot. I hate that this is completely bogging down our process here, and I hate that I'm so intrigued. I'm so curious by like what is going on. So I mean, I'll share the little things that I know, the little tips and tricks on using these automatic loot containers, in the ways that you can like kind of. I'm thinking, okay, so we've got the. Did I just get looped into this? Gale failed to leave the blow. Okay. So if I'm not in this combat, I'm not going to gain any EXP from people dying. And I would kind of like to get the EXP. But I'd also kind of like to not die. So, anyways, let's go back to what we were doing. There's a couple of tricks that you can use in these. We're missing probably the more interesting section of this fight here. The spectator actually taking these people on. When you have these containers, you can kind of... Let's see, do I have a bag or a chest? Yeah, this gilded chest. So let me drop this. Right? And then I can go into it, and one of the things that I will do is fill it with all of my containers. So I'll put my alchemy pouch, my arrow quiver, my backpack, blah, 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 blah. I didn't mean to do that. You don't really need to use these, but... And then, when you pick these things up, they will fill themselves with all the items that fit the bill. So that's one way that you can, like, bulk sort your items. And then if you just carry something like this around with you, you can drop into it as complicated as that might be. That's how I've always done it. So, okay, so we got some things here. I'm going to start marking things as our wares so that I can sell them. And we do have an unlimited carry weight, so I can actually just do that in bulk. So, one of the things that... Okay, I want to comb through here and make sure there's nothing special. Wow, like this. Heart of the Boiling Ocean. Ooh. Yeah, when you attack while standing on water, you additionally deal 1d6 fire damage and become wet. When you step on ice, you melt it. That's a pretty cool ring. And this superconductor, when you push a creature, push it 10 feet further. That might be good for Gale. Twilight Knight's Pin. While standing in darkness, you deal 1 to 4 psychic damage with melee weapon attacks. Would be good for Will. We can read through all of these books and see if they upgrade or if they move any quests along or give you inspiration. Inroads by Gortash. Hey, idiot. I don't know what the rest of that said, but that was pretty...
Age rituals. Seems like a serious
I bet you we can talk to
even.
Shadowheart about that. I do wish... I wonder if I like move the alchemy pouch to here. Does it pick stuff up? It does not. Bummer. Okay. Yeah, that's my biggest, I think, peeve, is that the alchemy pouch does not do anything for you. When you... Or, like, yeah, moving stuff in between containers. Although, I bet you, if I drop this, and I open it, I love that there's just this fight going on in the background, and I put the alchemy pouch in there. What did I just do? I just took everything. Did not mean to do that. But, no big deal. I'm going to pick that up. And I'm going to... well, okay. Let's just do this one last time. It's like the beginning of that Spider-Man movie, the animated one. Okay. This deserves to be on a low light reel as far as streaming content goes. But hey, that's kind of... These are sort of the parts of doing a full playthrough that I feel like just... You get used to them. Okay, I always use these menus to kind of order my inventory. So has the spectator killed everybody yet? Is Gale still dead? Okay. How many of them are there? Are they all dead? I bet you I could swoop him with my team now and kill him. One of the things I was going to do was put all of this stuff in my wares, but now sorting through it all will actually be a pain in the butt because we combined it accidentally with everything else we own. Those javelins might be worth keeping on hand. Okay. I hope I'm not accidentally selecting anything of interest here. Wow, I have a lot of torches. Helmets, I could be using those helmets for like deck saves and stuff like that. I need to read more about that and see what it does. Okay, just a few more things here. I lied. Quite a bit. I wouldn't mind wearing some of those clothes that aren't stupid like the ones that I have on. The fire wine might be worth keeping. I feel like you should be able to use a whole barrel of booze to feed your camp at the end of the day and get the like. You do have like the Way of the Drunken Master monk class, so I feel like, yeah, having entire kegs is a good idea for that. Let's go ahead and use these. Let's add all of them to the wares, and I'm going to equip one of them. Right? Come on, give me some camp clothes. Do I not? Oh, items. You can't have your things that are your wares be your camp clothes. Oh, let's go ahead and add them all to wares again. That would have stunk. And cancel that. And equip that. Give me a pair of shoes, please. Okay, great. Now, oh, what happened to the spectator? Oh, oh no. He's just Jay chillin'. What a nightmare. Okay. I think one of the things that I've done by sorting everything is I've removed a lot of my spells and stuff from my hotbar. Oh, I just don't have any Revivify scrolls on me. Cool. Ah, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, that's no big deal. Let's go ahead and send that to Joe. Let's have Joe save Gale. Okay.
Some healing for a wizard.
Please, okay, let's just get out of here. Gale, go home.
One with the weave.
Okay, I'm gonna have Joe loot these corpses, and we're just gonna try and get the F out of here without triggering the spectator on us.
Out of sight, out of mind.
See if I can do it. I hope he's not like wandering or anything, he's just there, huh? Boom. That probably means that I can just get all the way over here. And please let me through. That's fine. I'll go around. And I can probably loot all the stuff in her office. Remember when we first started all of this and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna like cheese the loot system too much. You know, it's there to speed up the game, because it'll be slow enough with me rummaging around through things. And now I'm absolutely cheesing. Let's see what's in here. Nothing, I've already got it, essentially. Ground. Okay. We just sneak our way back out of here. Very carefully. Yes, you can, you turd. As much as I would love to kill this guy, we'll leave. We'll see if he's still there when we come back. And if he's not, you know, my goal wasn't, like I said, my original goal was to give them the strongbox and use the, you know, improved trader to get some cool stuff. And I completely ruined that opportunity. So right now we're picking up scraps, and so my intent wasn't really to get the XP from killing all of those Zents, or to keep the iron flask, and I've, maintained that integrity. I'm going to loot everything down here, and we'll give it one more time. Most people would pick up all these smoke barrels. But for some reason I'm just not gonna. Can I talk to this guy? What will happen if I talk to this guy? This is the most split up I've ever had the party.
Wait! I'm just a prisoner! Oh, thank the gods. For you've rescued none other than the artist, Oscar Fevras. A genuine pleasure. I'm in your debt, as is my patron. My betrothed, I should say. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little,
This guy's a turd. But he's got a funny Act 3 story.
Scandal. A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to marry a commoner.
I did not run away. A date was never set. There were complications. Before my fame, my patron, there was another woman. One I planned to spend my life with. But when Lady Janeth offered me a future, well, it felt only right to mention my past. Right, but unwise. I was forced to retreat into the countryside, to paint and to clear my head, to choose, I suppose. Oh, absolutely none. Fame and wealth suit me very well, no doubt. And yet, I think of that first love, and I hesitate. Likely I'm going mad. Regardless, we have more immediate concerns. Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some.
I'm poor. Afraid not.
I suppose I can endure the walk sober.
Sobriety and
Suffering
suffering.
has become an old friend, after all. Until Baldur's Gate, then.
Very well. Please give me a reward. That stinks. Okay. Hell. Hey, that's one adventure that did not go even remotely the way that I wanted it to. But hey, what else is new? Let's go collect our wizard, heal him up. I think I was wise to save that. You know what? Maybe the long rest is overdue now. Let's just actually, let's have him. Blighted Village. I think a long rest is what we'll do.
No time to rest.
I think mainly because I want those spell slots back.
As wonders.
Very good. Gil, what's going on?
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact.
What artifact stinks?
Perhaps I'm not conveying the urgency.
I hate it when that happens. I'm gonna give you an artifact.
World-shatteringly
I wanted to give him that. Oh, that ring that causes poisoning doesn't. Is no good. Okay, what is this? Is we don't need this knife, right? We don't like that. Yeah.
Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you.
How many artifacts can he consume before he...
Silent. I appreciate
I trust you, buddy.
But I can no longer keep you in the dark. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held.
I love that Gale and Will are both like, you don't understand how powerful and famous I am.
Composing.
And the others are just
a
like,
musician or a poet.
I'm just a person,
Such
man.
was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself, the Lady of Mysteries, the goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher.
Kinky.
In time, she became my muse, and later even my lover.
Very few
after
are
all, the villain
that
of the
daring.
tale. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can
The way he
become,
talks about, like, the way he
we scratch more
intellectualizes
than the surface of the
making
weave.
love to a
Mystery
goddess
keeps
reminds
us in
me
check.
of, like, whenever
There are
a
boundaries she doesn't let us
pastor
cross.
or somebody,
Every time,
especially like a speaker in the
with her.
church, will be like,
I stood on the precipice.
I don't even know.
gazing
They'll do
into
the same
wonders
thing
that
with,
lay
like,
beyond.
we should be having
I
sex.
sought to
Sex is fun.
cross her boundary.
And they, like, that'll be like a small subset of their sermon or whatever. And it's just, yeah. How exactly did
Tried
you
to
cross those
convince
boundaries?
her.
Yeah.
I pouted,
Crossing boundaries.
pleaded,
Yikes.
swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But she only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind
Good
it, or
album.
would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Suffice it
Let's
to say,
go
I
ahead and
obtained an
go
obscure
right to the
and
end.
ancient book that had locked away
Short on
inside
time here.
a much coveted prize.
What is going on with the
It was a
textures in the
fragment
background
of
there?
primal
What is that on the
locked out
tree?
of time, locked away from Mystra herself.
Moving up and down.
What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
I don't think I've ever watched this entire cinematic, or like a cutscene.
You feel
A
the
cutscene with
temple
dialogue.
quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in, into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
I wish I had a better grasp of the timelines of Faerun and like the Netheril.
I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption.
I wonder,
given my
are
studies
there
in
any
Netherese magic. I'd say even a fragment
campaigns or
as small as the one I
stories,
carry.
adventures that are set or
Marvelous
take
city the
place
size of London.
around the time when there were flying cities and things like that?
I swear to you I wasn't. But I've no choice
Broken
but to admit I am now.
side commentary from the characters.
Perhaps it would be best if I leave and put as much distance between us as I can before the orb erupts.
No, no, no.
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend.
Then again, we might not. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word.
Apologize for that. Knuckle cracking habit. We've come this far.
That
we'll
is
continue together.
A great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Very good. Okay. Cool. Whole gang's here. I think it does feel like we've kind of broken the game, or at least the party, in the way that they're traveling around like this. Let's take that long rest. We'll dive into the swamp. We'll go ahead and we'll try to get a couple of combats in here. Not that that's the most interesting thing, but
camping since I was
it's
a
a bit more fun than just walking around and talking.
Rough. You've seen Avernus. Nothing but rocks and evil pricks as far as the eye can see. But this, a fire, a bit of nature, and a spot to call my own. This is nice. If I turn into a mind flayer tomorrow, I'll at least have gone out on a hike.
Ever the optimist. I do like playing a character like a half-orc or like a drow.
Damn straight we are. I've got a lot of living to do.
Especially when you're traveling with, like, if you keep Karlach and Lae'zel in your party.
To rest up, eh, soldier? If today's been any indication,
you wind up
tomorrow's going to keep us on our toes.
Just a colorful, literally a colorful party.
So good, I could cry.
Or like a Zariel tiefling.
Sleep tight.
Is a fun one too. Although the shade of a Zariel tiefling is a little bit closer to like a Githyanki. I think it's just fun. It's like visually appealing. I mean, this is a cast of interesting characters without yours. Can't say that I have.
For the best that you haven't.
But yeah, I think it's always fun to try to embody something that's not represented already in the origin characters, like your half-orc.
I thought it the most terrible noise in all 16 planes. But there's one even more fearsome than that. The doubt in our minds crying out for attention. It's
a TED Talk motivational speaker has arrived.
Give up and give in. Doubt is the greatest villain we face. Greater than all the hell's devils. Greater than a murderous god. Most people don't find it so easy to conquer. It's a good thing for us that we aren't most people. Slay your doubt and nothing can stop you. Not a demon, not a dragon, and certainly not an illithid worm. I'm glad to see you're not one to give up.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Path lies before me.
Okay, let's go ahead and do this thing. What was there that's missing? What was there that's missing? Did I unequip my bow? I unequipped my bow. Stupid. This is what I was talking about just a couple of sessions ago, about how I get really into the weeds with, oh, what is this? The jolt shooter. That could be useful later. I get really... 1d6 plus 4, 1d8 plus 3. Anyways, sorry. I get really into the weeds with organizing my weapon wheel, and then I do stuff like that, especially when you're like organizing something that you can unequip, and it just completely throws the whole thing. So I'm trying to do that a little bit less now. Let's not get just completely hammered on booze.
I've come to sate you and be sated.
This is the part that I'm
You follow.
more inclined to skip. I thought I turned on my... Let me just double check my settings here. Options. It's probably too late now, but it's like... Is there... I think I had like show genitals off, show sexual scenes off. Because I'm not really... I mean, I guess I could just go in and cut it later, but... I love that there. We got two people standing in the background for this. Yeah, sure, we'll all come along.
So you think. Let's see if you're right.
Not interested in leaving any of these scenes in like the VODs or the streams. You can go experience them on your own. It's a little bit awkward to
we know our bodies inside and
watch it together. But. Yeah, this is the part where she just turns around completely naked. Alright, well. I am curious, like I'm waiting to see if it, because when you choose to not show these scenes, what in Adam and Eve,
and submit.
When you choose to not show these scenes, I'm like, what are they cutting out if they're letting you see this much?
I am ready.
Wow, you probably can't hear it, but I've got the headphones on, and I can, and the smooch noises are definitely there. I'm just ready to go on and get on into combat.
You awake in pain. Your back, your hands, even your tongue ache.
I think there's a way, if you're a completionist, there is a way to, I think, have like a romance opportunity with every companion on, but there's like, you have to do things in a very specific order of events to get that option during especially after you save the grove, if that's the direction you go. Okay. Restore the party to trim state. I want to place this back where it belongs. And I think that is all. Let's go ahead and jump after.
Your courage, Gale.
I might stream a little bit longer today just because of the length of
particular reason?
just the stuff, you know, all the things that we had to get through.
You've got more than your fair
earlier.
share of unwelcome passengers.
Let's go ahead and summon this man. And we'll automate that one as well.
To live in more interesting times.
And we'll get out everyone a little bit of long strider. How's that sound? Okay, let's go on down here. Let's go see what's happening in the swamp area. There's, I know over here, you can get some good provisions.
Hey, something bit me.
That's curious.
Just an insect. I'm sure you'll survive. Besides, it probably.
I think this is, yeah, maybe we'll try to complete the swamp today. Just for the sake of feeling like we've accomplished something in this time. But first, we've got a hag to talk to.
For the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Auntie Ethel's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Mayrina.
Oh, Auntie.
We won't ask again.
This has nothing to do with me. Goodbye. There's plenty.
Be careful.
He's with the.
Don't bloody.
Oh, are they gonna fight me?
Get him.
Ah, stink. I wasn't really paying attention to that dialogue option that I choose, but these guys are so dead. rush attack. Oh yeah, because that's technically a longsword. I'm sorry, boss. There's no way, if it's any consolation, there is no way to save them that I can understand. Other than like maybe knocking them out. Actually, yeah, choosing combat and knocking them out. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say this is something that I've been paying attention to the longer I've been using this AI-controlled companions app or mod. The amount of time it takes to like calculate its decision in a combat it always seems fairly fast at first, albeit your combats are less complicated at first as well. Hey, that's nice because I get to turn on non-lethal attacks. And see if I can, for the sake of feeling like a good guy, try to not kill them. This is weird. I'm like struggling to get to them. There we go. And let's just go ahead. One more for good measure. And another. Yeah, look at that. It's like broken.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Anyways, what I was saying was, it's hard to... I think there's something going on with it where it's like maybe it's bogging down. So maybe you need to turn it off and on again. I'll actually troubleshoot that between this session and the next one. Or maybe right now live during this one. Where maybe just disabling it, re-enabling it. Or maybe it's some kind of interaction with the trim of the party members. You know, return it to pre-trim state. Where it's this dismissal and... yikes. Oh my goodness.
I didn't mean
Gale.
this to happen.
Gale. You just torched two guys that we were just going to knock out.
She's their little sister, and she's staying with me. This is all my fault, but I made a promise. Mayrina begged me not to breathe a word if they came looking for her, and my word is that poor thing will be distraught. I'd best get going, but please stop by my house. I'd like to thank you proper.
Thanks. Will do.
Well,
Well,
made out. I don't trust her.
yeah, well, okay. I would say, having fully automated AI companions, they don't behave in a, like, according to their alignment when it comes to fighting. They really just do everything they can to finish the fight quickly. So Gale absolutely torching two completely innocent guys. It's pretty off-brand, I would say.
Roughing it, I see.
Enough waiting.
Wallowing in filth.
Yeah, we'll find out if they do a better job of calculating their decisions in combat now that I've toggled on and off
With a little bit of grit.
their controlled status, but yeah, it just seemed to be that longer throughout the game. Combats, it'll just sit there and think for a second. Do the ranger thing, man. Do the ranger thing. I don't know if there's any good reason to do try to like win that check. But,
Step carefully.
I always accidentally get somebody hurt in this. I know you do get a little bit of approval by talking to some sheep
Sheep's
here.
voice warbles. You realize it's true. The sheep stares at you with unsettling malice.
Huh. What is this? Ah.
The smell of rot assaults your senses as the illusion vanishes.
This was one of the first parts in Act 1 when I first played through it that I was really taken away as far as like, oh man, that's so cool. Like,
The murderous
I now
warrior
feel like I'm in
Baldur,
danger.
A fey creature known for its bloodlust greets you. He seems unaware that his illusion has failed.
Yeah. Very good. Now, where's the rest of our party? Oops, didn't mean to do that. Here we go. Let's see if they catch up now. I always get people hurt. I'm going to go over here and just start killing these red caps. I always like to take the high ground here. Interesting choice by two of the lower strength characters to not climb the vines. I always like to take the high ground here and see if I can get a... Oh! 73. I mean, I guess we're capable of doing quite a bit of damage, but... I would like to at least kill one of them in the first run. There we go. And... we can use our hunter's mark. Oh, oops. I didn't know he was standing right there. Once again. Sure. And I'd like to shoot you again, please. And what do you say once more for good measure? Love being a dread ambusher. Ambusher. Okay. That's my turn. Gale. Not a bad decision. Yeah, I wonder if they're... let's pay attention to see if they, if the calculations go a little bit faster, if the automated combat goes a little bit faster. It's got a long tail end here. What's he doing? Oh, I have, like, gear I could have equipped. I might start... I know I said this a couple of sessions ago, but I might start trying to equip off-screen. At the end of the sessions to spend a little bit less time going through the, inventory. Yeah, characters having to skip their turn because it's like, it's almost like they're not surprised, are they? It doesn't say they're surprised. Yikes.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
It's a good thing none of these are like wizards or capable of any kind of like, you know, fireball spell. AoE is what I was trying to think of. Bane's pretty nice. Did he just slip? She got cooking Lazel. I have a sneaking suspicion that it does have something to do with the, and maybe it completely doesn't, but I have a sneaking suspicion that it has something to do with the way that you auto dismiss and then bring companions all back on at the end of a long rest, that they need to be dismissed manually sometimes. So maybe that's another thing I'll add into like my in between the sessions kind of task list. Because I would like for them to... Oh, I have non-lethal attacks on. Oops. He's too close. This one's... How many are there? Where's... still alive. I feel like I should at least finish him off, but I've never had anybody come back in the middle of a combat. I don't think that's a thing. Maybe I'll push this guy. That's a good bonus action. Sure. Wow, look at that. Yeah, I'm having some issues here. I bet you it's... Perhaps the game needs to be reloaded. Maybe I'm having troubles because of that. I'll take 50%. Yeah, well, you win some, you lose some. I don't have any of my arrows either. They're all... Let's go ahead and finish my turn. Okay, now decisions are happening a bit faster. That's interesting. No, I lied. Eat those words. I wonder if some of these are the ones that are added by the additional enemies. But as I said kind of early in the series, this is a good look into, like, I'm a console player. What's really going to be happening in the mid to late game, or even like this is early game, when using some of these heavy mods. And I hope to kind of paint as things go through of the limitations of modding on console, and like what you're going to be able to have fun with if you have like a little bit of patience or just an understanding of like, yeah, there's when you start to add mods in, things get muddy. Not so bad. I actually really like having her be the, what's that subclass? It's escaping me. Weapon Master, I think, where, I don't think it's Weapon Master, but anyways, where she has superiority die, because I forget to use those all the time, so it's actually, I think it's pretty cool, especially with classes like that. As part of the automated bit. Those healing boots are going to completely change the game for us. How long has he been there? Well done. It's a good shovel. Okay, what I meant to do on my last turn before I ended it was to go in here and retrieve all of my arrows, because now they'll be loaded there. And I'm going to turn off Sharpshooter. I'm going to go ahead and Hunter's Mark him. And take some shots here. And it's such a damage drop. Turning off Sharpshooter. I mean, when I said that we want to go into the swamp and take care of a lot of the things in here, I was not talking about Ethel. I was more so talking about going over and handling the wood woads and the mud mephits, completing that sort of circle of things. Maybe even going and checking out the Gur.
For a wizard in need.
Gur sounds like a slur. It sounds like a bad word. He just knocked out. Okay, well done. Let's help you. Okay. finish the job here on some of these guys. Yep.
Ugh, I hate swamps. The place really
And we can loot everybody.
as well.
Ground as well.
You won't.
And I think...
Curious.
stink.
I drained you dry. Yet your
Get the
body
recap.
seems no
The
more
last night
worse
recap.
for wear. Perhaps I might find use for it again. If you must know...
Oh, there's another one. Oh, I think that was the breakup line.
I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the undying Queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be. Say what I must be. To survive every beast I face and every wound I bear.
That's kind of badass. Okay, let's see here. You know what? I think, actually, the best thing that we can do is go ahead and wrap it up there. And in the meantime, I'll try all those things that I wanted to try, because I think I'd like for the combats to go, if I can make them go smoother with the automation, I would like to. Instead of burning through like 3 or 4 before our next long rest, I'll see if I can figure it out in the interim. So, yeah. As always, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sticking around. And, yeah, until next time.